That's a nice backdrop, Alo. We can see your screen.
Okay, yeah, sorry about the issue with my Teams. I just want to present what I have for you. Okay, one thing I want to share is about, oh, it's a different session. 1 second. Okay. Okay, yeah, sorry, going to start with it. Sorry. My section is about it's not a business, it's not technical side. I'm going to business side, and I want to share what happened in last couple of years, and then how from the business side how we can get knowledge about the Gen AI, and how we can actually improve ourselves. So just want to share what I have for you, and then we get it working, right? So I'm talking about everything business side, and they have amazing guys who have done the technical side. I'm really appreciate. I've seen a lot of sessions before of them, but here I talk about the business side of the job market, what's happening at this point of time, what jobs will be impacted, and how we can see that layoffs trends in last couple of 2 years, maybe last year only, and then how the Gen AI can actually improve in the workflows. I'm talking about specifically on the Microsoft stack or technologies, but there are many other technologies so we can work on, and then how we can move our skills to from SharePoint to Power Platform to AI skills. So that's something which we can improve, and how can future proof. Maybe there's some many sessions I've seen from many places. The AI will be there for next 2, 3, or 5 years. So we have to, the more jobs will be lost and more jobs will come soon. So we have to take note how we can be more relevant in the job market. We talk about that part in future right now. Now, what's happening right now in last couple of years, I'm talking about this is the US data, but US data is most because all the Microsoft, Google companies are coming from there. So employment rate has actually reduced a lot in the last couple of years, right? You see that it's only 3.4 in Jan 2023. So which means the employment market is pretty doing good, very good, right? So from anything from US, all will trickles down to other countries as well. That is a superpower, right? And also, I'll get all the links, but this is thing which I got from the Reuters and from CNBC. The lot of new jobs are coming into market, which means we are in good shape. Okay, that is something which is a happy note that we are working well. But problem is happening that there, although US has added lot of new jobs, the problem with that, the sentiments of the companies and the market is not good, right? And there are a couple of reasons. One is about the recessions, which a lot of countries, many people have seen. We have seen Germany going to recession, UK going to recession, and a lot of countries. So people are actually locking down. They don't want to spend money, both from the personal standpoint, also from the company standpoint. So that is although there are a lot of jobs, but people are very reluctant to spend more, and these are the jobs will be impacted. This is a thing from the forums, and you mentioned that these are jobs will be impacted. I will share all the slide deck with you by tomorrow and send this thing to everyone, all the organizer. But you think that coding, admin, customer service, HR, finance, all will be gone as a sense. Something a co-pilot will be helping, right? So we have worked with them, but a lot of jobs, the admin and coding will be gone pretty fast. So for that, right, people who are coders, who are in the customer service, their jobs will be impacted majorly, right? So what we have to do, we have to be relevant. How we can relevant? By learning, reskill and skill ourselves. That is something which I will share about how the job will be impacted and how the trends are coming into from the layoff sides. Now, I want to share about what happened in this area, right? You see, there's no, from 2020 to this, there's no layoffs. The people are happy, right? Nothing happened. But from this time zone, right? I'm zooming from here. There are a lot of layers happening, right? And I think that is not tech companies, all sectors, whether it's Swiggy, whether it's Paytm, whether it's all companies are doing off, right? And they why doing it is because of many reasons. I will go forward. That this is the website you can go forward. This is the authentic website. You can see the layoff things, and I give you it's very demoralizing when people are getting laid off. But how we can do it? How we can actually make our skills more relevant? So we will talk about that thing in future, right now. And this is just in February itself, 2024. These the jobs were cut, right? I'm not giving you the things that are coming. All things are from routers and also from Bloomberg. All that's coming from their side. So that is the problem is that something is not working, right? And we why that give me the reasons. The first reason is COVID. This major reason is to COVID. In 2019, the lot of companies hired more companies, and then tech companies specifically, right? And there was zero interest rate in from by Fed from US. So they gave us zero interest, and lot of money fed into the market. So companies like Google, AWS, Microsoft, they bought many hires, right? Many things, right? So this is something which happened. In last couple of 2 years, the recession and inflation is happening, and people are become very reluctant to think about that. And we've seen big companies like Microsoft, Google, AWS, they fired like anything, right? So it's not tech companies, banks like banks, all small companies are doing it, small, big companies are doing it because they feel that it's not good to buy more things, right? So companies, I'm not talking about all tech companies, all companies want to be lean. There's doesn't want to have so many people and more focus on the AI, right? That is the main focus. Is whether it's Google, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Amazon, all I want to have AI focus, right? So for us, we have to think about how we can work on that. Now, just give you an example. When I was working Microsoft, I talked to very big universities called as NUS, and I was a 62 years woman or professor. She asking that Aro, how we can make applications because I'm not a coder, and that time is private review. It was not generally available. That was Microsoft put in private preview for specific organizations like education. So I showed a Copilot, and within 10 minutes the registration of the students were done in 10 minutes, and she has amazed by the speed, right? So that is the beauty of the, I mean, just not Power Apps, all co-pilots have a beauty to improve, to work on the something which is the end user can do it. But another thing I want to I have seen many things. Can Copilot do everything? No, we need someone to do it. So Copilot helps for the people who are citizen developers. It's not for developers. And we can help in ALM and all, but we need the developers for sure. Okay. Same thing happens to the Power Pages and many segment. I mean, there are many things which people have done today. I doesn't want to repeat. I just want to give that Gen AI, whether it's M65, whether it's a Copilot, whether it's for security Copilot or M65, they are helping people, right? And people who have no skills, they can do it. So that is a beauty of Copilot, and how we can leverage that. We'll talk about how we can future proof your skills. So I've talked about that. So first thing, Copilot Studio, we have seen it. I mean, amazing things we have seen today from Sid and other people. The one thing I want to take note is that Gen AI is helping. Previously, when Gen AI was not there, we have to work on something which is the right part. It's like people have to work on the coding part, right? So there's a missed opportunity. A lot of conversations, a lot of apps have to build by the developers or by citizen developer, which needs some slightly more experienced people, right? Now, with the advent of Copilot, you see the green part, all people can do it, all people. And that's why we have a lesser jobs, right? Because AI can do everything. And that's why we have to skill ourselves to relevant in the job, right? So I mean, just want to let you know that I have friends on Google, and last year, all the entire team is gone, right? Think about myself. I was working Microsoft and then laid off, right? So the problem is that it's not from tech companies, is all the segments, Citibank, all things are working. So one thing I notice in those the live time is mental health is completely is abolished, right? Because you can't think straight when you have this kind of a job is not there. Again, luckily I got another job, but just want to that is a mental stress which come to picture. But mental stress comes with different picture. One talking about how we can upskills. So I'm giving one some example, and this is a beautiful slide. We talk about all the M365 Copilot, and this is something which is we can use for again. A lot of things are not in preview. If you are not in preview, if you are in preview, few are actually already there inside. So something which is we can see how the Copilot is helping. Okay, now I want to give 5 steps that how I can use it. Before slides, I give you some links, and I will share this slide deck with you so that you can have a look on that. Okay, so let me share my my screen, and then just I have for you. Okay, okay, so yeah. So this is the layoff thing part, and this is something which is all companies have worked in, right? And then how we can do. I'm not I'm making you life terrible. Just want to be we have to practical because AI will take our jobs very fast if you don't upskills. Okay, and these are all the things that I shared with you in the link so far. Now, how to upskill ourselves? First thing, people who have not have a zero experience or a limited experience, I will highly recommend go to this website called as the Microsoft Learn, and they have couple of amazingly good basic documentation and videos through which you can have a look on that. Right, something which I have not learned AI, but now because of the job requirements and all, I have to think about that. So I'm solution architect, but has so many people asking about how we can use AI and how we can improve and all. So AI actually is need you have to need to learn it. Okay, that is one thing which I want to share. The big screen, I'm talking about this screen, right? The one which is about the basic of AI. Now, Google, AWS have their own videos, and these are free courses, and it's something which is all people can read it and have an experience in that. Okay, that is something I will go for the Gen AI, how we can do it. Now, I will also focus on something which is I'm using for a couple of years. It's called as Coursera. Coursera is one guy, name is Andrew Ng. He's his godfather. He's doing only AI. He doesn't do anything for 20 years. He's doing AI. So there are a couple of courses I will recommend to people. Go for that. Go for this courses. They are free courses. But if you want to share it, then you pay some fees for that. But I mean, people free course. This is free, completely free. AI for everyone is they have a couple of courses there. Actually, I am not went for. And then the next course which I recommend is called the Gen AI, the generative AI for everyone. This is, you see, I got certificate and you can see, have a look at that. When you have certificate, you have to pay 49 USD, but it's very good. Without pay also, you can just see the material and you can share with your colleagues if you want to buy the course. These are amazingly good courses, and this guy is God. I mean, I've not seen a person so interestingly she explained the concepts of the AI features and all. So his work in Google is a work. It's a Stanford professor. The way he speaks is damn good. I mean, I will I encourage everyone to go and watch his websites, which are all the courses he has. Okay, so this is something which I will, okay, what happened here? So, yeah. Okay, so that's something which I talk about. Okay, and then second thing I want to share is about if you want to have AI, you must have some experience in Python, right? And obviously we have in obviously Microsoft always for C# and all, but majority of the courses or most majority of the code is in Python, right? And I've done a couple of learning myself and then actually implemented a very simple chatbot for one of the end users for one of the user. And I use Python because there's no sample codes in C# that time right around. So I will highly recommend learn basic of Python, and then it will give you a gist about how how this AI, how the Python can work in the data science, whether it's a basic AI or everything. So you don't have to go for very, very in-depth knowledge of Python, but basics very important because then you can understand how the things works for that. There are a lot of courses also I invest in my learning. So I go for basic of Python. I went for courses with, this course I will highly recommend. And he talk about all the things. He's again a professor speak is damn good. So it's very important to understand the basic of Gen AI, how it works and all. So many different models he uses, pretty works and also just using Python. So I will highly recommend to please upskill yourself because in next 5 years, AI, data science, machine learning, and Python will be the future, right? It's not immediately, but you will get more jobs for that. I have a very, very small person, a special person. She's work in a bank, and now she's working in Google. And because she has experience in Python, and then the Google tell her that please join our company, and she's working. So you see, Python is so important. I have working for many large organizations. So Python is a important one of the most important skill set to you must have, right? I give some more things, but something started with the Python courses. Okay, that's I will just share about that. Then if you want to have basic of AI certifications, I go for these AI 900, which is basics, and AI 102, which are amazingly good courses. And again, these are the slide deck I'll share with the organizers and also in my LinkedIn soon by tomorrow. You have a look on this that they are very, very important certifications. Now, people who have working in AI for long, that is okay. But I'm talking about not everyone is well versed with AI skill set. Please learn AI is so important that because you will be have to be relevant in the market. Is I although I work in Singapore, but I've seen many people, whether it's Singapore, whether it's India, whether it's Malaysia, all are using AI jobs. And I saw many jobs in Microsoft, Google, they need AI engineers. So a lot of jobs are lost because of the inherent and the old fashion now. But now the prompt engineers are there. Now we have AI, machine learning people are there. So there will be new jobs. We have lesser people. So obviously, if you upskill yourself, you might join the big tech companies or a company where your skills are actually relevant. So I'm very important for you to please upskill yourself and get something that is more relevant for your job. Okay, that is something I'm very focused on that. I mean, I see that people are not upgrading yourself, the people, so very important. And the last part, I will just, I have a 1 minute left. Something which I tell is most important, right? This is I keep for last, okay? Nothing, if you are mentally not sound, forget about AI, forget about Power Platform, forget about SharePoint. Mental health is most important. I have been to severe cases where many people from me, from Microsoft and Google, they actually have went to treatments because of the healthcare, right? Because they could not do it. The Microsoft, Google, they removed them. So I'm talking about not tech companies. All people have to take care of health, right? AI will be there, but if you're not there, obviously it's very difficult. So please take care of your health. That's most important for you because you have to support your family, right? I mean, I'm not too. I mean, in a different thing, I have seen it. I've been to hospitalized. I've seen people could not work for many years because of the mental well-being, and they miss their parents, miss their family and all. So please, the three things you should focus. Forget about AI. Forget about important things. Take care of your health. Take care of relationship, your friends, your family, and if you have passion for something, you will grow. That is something which I keep telling everyone that if you have passion for something, you will succeed. I'm not about AI thing. I'm talking about anything which you think, whether you are director, you're a choreographer, I think if you have passion, you will succeed. So these are the things which I tell about the how we can learn AI. Something I'm not everything because I have very limited time zone, right? Limited time. I just finished my slide within just in 1 minute. I mean, finish my time. But if you have any questions about that, because because I have very less limited time, I mostly do all technical. But this is for I give something which is I feel is important for I mean, as a last session for them. Please take care of your health. That is most important. If you are not healthy, you can't do anything. So that is something which I want to share with you. And then if you any questions, I'm technical. You can ask any questions on me there. Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Mahesh.
my
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really nice session that you have brought on the table because many enthusiastic and people who are already working in the corporate world and they have been into traditional and old-fashioned approach of work. But it's we don't have to be panicking, yeah, indeed. Certainly, we have to update with what the market demands. The same thing happened, right, when
Yeah.
the computer got invented, and secondly, when in 2000 e-com got invented, how the market got panicked for some period, right? These are the crises and calamities which happened, environmentally, and later, certain innovation comes into the world wherein we need to adapt. So, which is really required for us. AI bringing us kind of a panic situation at this moment. For some people may feel it's a panic, but indeed it's not a panic. It's kind of adoption. We need to have ourselves, upskilled, as you told and mentioned. I'm really thankful to you. You have given, some resources wherein we can go ahead and repair and upgrade ourselves into AI. But coming to the root level of this AI, isn't it? So this artificial intelligence and Internet of Things, certainly, it is putting us into more on practical base. For example, when you talk about Python, so you told about Python. So if we think of Azure Data Lake, so we certainly got to use PyShark and in notebooks with the all of the Python coding and understand the trend that happens. So what happened so far in the market? So in the market, actually, earlier old-fashioned way, so we used to have application developed by developers and maintained by many DevOps in the organization. The data
Mhm.
has developed,
Yeah.
right? Data has developed. Now that data has to be trained, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
When that data expected to be trained, there is when this AI and IoT has in put together to work for better perspective, right? So now everything is getting on data modeling. If we don't understand how this data is modeled across the organization, across all the divisions, and no matter it's the portfolio of business, of anything IT portfolio, marketing portfolio, right? So L&D portfolio or any portfolio that actually comes into scenario, this data modeling is really important. That has to be learned even from the basic. It's kind of unlearn old things and learn new things, which is actually happening into. But we don't
Exactly.
have to,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
skip our experience.
Yeah.
But what I'm expecting from this platform, I have seen so many people who are more experienced in corporate world and already got with more experience with many clients. They got to see the entire deep and dive in terms of data, how it is getting from even from end to end, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do I expect from you guys, the people who are already on this platform, wanted looking for a jobs and opportunities to get on. So we need to have is a kind of a platform. So how really get our hands dirty in terms of intuitive AI modeling, AI data modeling, right? So Azure Data Gen Lake has getting into Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is really awesome platform, right? Can be integrated into any cross platform to produce the visualization report, right? So wherein all these big data analytics and your all kind of AI analytics comes into scenario, isn't it? This is really thank. And one more thing that you have mentioned, don't skip what you mean for the life, right? You have family, you have kids to take care, so your mental health is really important. This is really good thing that we wanted to have it, but I may feel that going further in the future, the work hours going to get down, isn't it? The people who are already on this platform and experienced, they have to create more successors, isn't it? The people who are really looking for the job. For example, you being a MEP MCT, so you may think you may work for 40 hours, but for out of your 40 hours, you can use your 20 hours and develop successors who are actually getting into this job market rather than making them panic, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah, but I give you one example, right? There's one researcher, I mean, a scientist who, 100 years back, mentioned that because of the things will be reduced. But I don't
Mm,
think the things are getting reduced for 15 hours. Is we are working for more than 40 to 45, 70, 60 hours. I 70 hours in a week. So it depends on how you take it. Because if you are passionate about work, it doesn't look like work. It looks like you're watching a movie or something. So passion come
mhm,
with something which is you like, right? I work on weekends because I want to upskill myself. I learn new things. So what I feel that I completely agree with you that the new things will come, and then we should not panic. Something which I meant, because jobs are jobs, family is family. You should prioritize which come first, whether it's a job or family. So I will always focus on my health, my family, then third will be my job. I don't care about my other things because I know that I got a job. I'm in for 20 years in IT. If I don't have a job, it's a shame on me. But I know that I can get a job. So important to note that health and family is far important than anything else.
Yeah,
yeah.
thanks, Saru. And I
Yeah,
think we're almost on the edge of time. I want to
Yeah,
ensure that we
yeah,
close
we
on
need to
time.
plan for lunch for the audience attendees also. Yeah,
sure, sure.
Attendees as
yeah.
well. So, Kamlesh bhai, over to you for the closing note, and then uh, by the time Kamlesh bhai starts, please, people, if you're comfortable, try to get on camera. We'll try to get a picture, please.